Okay, what's up? This is Jarkko from Becoming Awesome, coming to you today from Istanbul. And today I wanted to talk about honesty because yesterday I actually had like a bit rough experience regarding it. I'm gonna tell you all about it, and I'm gonna tell you about my views on the matter. And so let's delve right into it. I have been talking for a few weeks to this girl. She seems really interesting, pretty, smart, cool, funny. Anyway, it's all good. It's all going good. But then one day on Skype, someone else starts talking to her on her Skype account, and I'm like, turns out it's her husband. And yeah, it's a pretty nasty situation to be in. And the husband was a cool guy. He could have been hostile to me for hitting on his wife, but of course I didn't know. So yeah, that was really like horrible experience. Like she deceived me, she deceived her husband, and everyone was like just suffered a lot from her dishonesty. So that's why it made me reflect on the whole matter, and yeah, that I want to talk about this and talk to you why I think everyone should be honest. So as I said, it was a horrible situation for everyone, and it's not that the lying is a problem in itself. It's just that you can't trust her anymore after she has lied once. It's like it ruins the whole relationship right away there. She was dishonest just to get some validation and some fun out of me, but really she made just everyone feel shitty for her own gain. And had she been honest with me, we could have still been friends. We could have still had fun, and But now it's like I can't talk to her anymore because I can't trust her anymore. So it's like, and it's a much worse situation obviously for the husband. And but yeah, enough about her. Let's move to the next part, which is about talking about honesty in general. So let's talk about my own honesty for once. And I actually have this very firm principle that I never tell a lie. I mean, of course it's not all strict. I mean, if a beggar comes up to me on the street and asks me for money, I might tell that I don't have money, because I'm not gonna give money for beggars. So I might lie that I don't have money. But for people that I care, for people I know, people I'm getting known to, I don't tell lies. And I've not told a lie for many years. And that might sound weird, but that's how it is. And this is a very firm principle for me. And why is that? Because it's because of past. In past, I used to lie a lot. And it wasn't a really good experience. It always backfired me on some way. And also, like, you get extra stress from keeping up with all your lies. So it's never good. Ever since I stopped lying, it's like a huge weight off my shoulders. You can just you kind of put off this mask, and you can just express yourself. You can just be yourself without any filters. That's the most important thing for me. That's how, like the thing for me that most has made me more happy, by being honest. Like now, if you are cynic, of course you're gonna think that it's just a feel-good thing. Like, be honest. Like, that's just like real life doesn't work like that. Real life is harsh, and it's true. Real life is harsh, but to be honest, lying doesn't have much value in today's world anymore. In the time when you might have get killed in a war or something, if I was in a war, I would lie my eyes off all the time, because there's like life and death. But how often in modern world you are in a life and death situation? You just ruin the rest of relationships, because I mean, lying is like the number one cause that ruins relationships, like cheating. Like just be honest about it. It's sometimes it's hard. Of course, there's a lot of hard truths to yourself and hard truths to the others. But when you lie, you're just really just causing a short-term good emotion for the long-term really bad emotion. That's gonna be inevitable, because when you don't live true to your values, you always kind of, it's like drinking a poison all the time, and that's kind of obstructs you from being happy. Okay, so even if you decide today that you're not gonna lie again, ever again, that doesn't mean that you're gonna be completely honest for the rest of your life. Because the fact of the matter is that even if you're unconsciously lying to anyone, you're still gonna lie to yourself, which means that you lie to others as well. And it means that, and also in unconscious ways, you're gonna be deceptive. Like, you, without realizing it, you do some manipulative behavior that you don't even realize that you're doing. So saying that, even though I have not told a lie in years, I have still been behaving deceptively to people, without, it's not on purpose. And I think this kind of deception, it's kind of forgivable, but of course it should be like, it's your personal journey to like get rid of it. So it's a journey in self-discovery to like learn to be honest with yourself. And you know, you realize it when you when you say when you break people's expectations. That's when you realize that you've lied to yourself, because you've been lying to them. Essentially, you've been lying to them. Like let's say that you tell someone that you want to be just with them, but then end up wanting someone else. You were lying to yourself. You were not lying to them. I'm sure if you tell that to someone, you really believe in it. So you were either lying to yourself or unconsciously being deceptive, or just didn't know yourself well enough. So not only you get to know yourself better when you stop lying, you also like notice where you're lying to yourself, and that forces you to be honest with yourself. That's good. That's just good. Okay, so finally I want to go and talk about this on a grander scale, like not just verbal honesty to other people. I'm talking about honesty in your actions and honesty with the world, so to speak. So the only kind of dishonesty isn't lying to other people. There's also all kind of cheating, deception, taking shortcuts. All that kind of stuff is kind of like dishonesty, because it's like when you get stuff that you don't deserve, you achieve something that you don't really deserve, you just get there by some kind of trick. It never ends up good for you. Either you get like it might look externally good, like maybe you get rich out of deceiving or cheating people, but you know, you really don't get the satisfaction of growing into the person who earned it. An example of this would be like two guys who both working out, and the other one uses steroids but works dishonestly and kind of sloppy, like skips workouts, doesn't work hard, poor form, stuff like that. It doesn't do it perfectly. And then there's other guy who's does everything by the book, doesn't use steroids, works out very hard, and does everything right, very disciplined, and stuff like that. The person who's more disciplined and does it the right way, he's gonna end up being much stronger. But I mean, of course, the steroids guy probably gonna have bigger muscles, because steroids are such an unnatural thing. But you know, the steroids guy didn't become like awesome in the process. He just cheated his way to something he didn't really deserve, and that's why he's not gonna be as happy as the other guy in the end, because he didn't earn it. And it seems like a feel-good thing again, but really, like when you have to work for it really hard and you achieve it, it's all the more satisfactory, because you might get it there you might find an easy way to achieve something, but it's never as satisfactory as going through the hard way, many years of work, discipline, you know, becoming awesome, as I call it. And thing is that for me, for instance, like a lot of things were a lot of work. So now I'm very happy. But if I had like cheated my way, it's like if I have gotten something easy in life, it never works out in the end. It always ends up in pain. So it's better to go through the hard way right away. And the final point I want to make is, world will never be 100% honest. Just like we will never probably cure all the diseases, we will never be 100% honest. That's not the point. The point is that people these days, we have no reason to lie. Like, what reasons could there be to lie? Life and death situations, or like maybe like huge wealth decisions. Like if you could get $100 million by lying, I guess at that point you have to use some deception. I'm sure a lot of top level people have to use some kind of cheating. As for instance, like pro footballers, they're cheating on the playing field all the time. But that's different, because they already walked to honest work already. They did many years of football practice. Now to get the ultimate reward, they have to cheat a little bit. And that's different. I'm not condoning it, but that's a very different scenario to normal people. We don't have to cheat our way, because we are just trying to get by. So why not speak the truth to everyone? Like, why not? There's no reason. And it makes average person's life get much better if you just are honest at all times, because you don't have the high stakes to lie. And just like the less we have disease and less we have deceitful people, the better world will be. Okay, and final caveat of the whole thing is that obviously being honest doesn't mean that you tell everything to everyone. Like obviously, like you need to tell the stuff that needs to be told. Like if you have a husband and you're flirting with a guy, you need to tell that shit, you know? That's just expected, but you don't have to tell your dark secrets to anyone. Of course, protect yourself, don't be stupid. And with that said, just be honest, just be open. Like there's no harm in it, it's gonna make your life infinitely better. Yeah, I got hurt the other day, but most people are good. You can be honest with them, and the more people we convert to being honest, the better world we get. And yeah, that's my like message for today. It was a long video. I hope it makes sense for you, and thank you for watching.